Let's go. The goals of this playthrough are identical to the goals of the Leon A scenario. Basically, read all the documents, get all the films that I can get, watch all the cutscenes, and also collect all the first eight sprays that we can find, but not to use them. Right, load the game. This is a DualShock version, American DualShock version of the game. I'm playing it on DuckStation emulator. Claire B. And while the cutscenes are going to be going, I am basically gonna disappear and mute myself.
In the midst of the T-virus outbreak in Raccoon City, Leon Kennedy succeeded in escaping from the city following his encounter with one of the only other survivors, a woman named Ada, a spy seeking the deadly G-virus. However, Leon was not the sole survivor of the incident. A girl named Claire Redfield was in town on business of her own. She came to uncover the mysterious circumstances of her brother's disappearance. Chris Redfield, a member of the STARS Alpha team. Only now her mission has become quite simple. Basic survival within the nightmare that was once Raccoon City.
Why'd he bite me?
Hello? Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Look, I'm sorry I bothered you, okay? Just don't come any closer. Are you listening? Wait! Don't shoot!
Get down! We can't stay out here. Head to the police station. It'll be a lot safer. There! Buckle up.
Okay. What's going on? I arrived in town, and the whole place went
Great.
insane.
The radio's out.
You're a cop, right?
Yeah, first day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother, Chris.
Hey, Could you open the glove box?
Sure. There's a gun inside.
Better take it with you. You okay?
Still in one piece.
Maniac's gonna ram us! Claire!
Leon!
I'm okay. Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
Okay.
Alright, let's get to the gameplay. So when it comes to the B scenario, Claire's part, that's actually a DMC DeLorean right here. When it comes to the B scenario, Claire has a easier time getting to the police station. She doesn't have to go through as much as Leon had to. Because pretty much this is Claire at the police station right now. Try to avoid those zombies over here. And hopefully both these zombies are gonna set themselves up properly. And they did. Nice. That means we're taking no hit, no bites, no nothing. Use the key and just go inside. Now with this we're gonna get some pistol rounds. Right now our objective is to collect as much ammunition as we possibly can. If that sound wasn't enough, then I'm simply gonna say it right now as well. Don't open that door. Don't open that door, it's gonna spew a bunch of zombies. You don't need to fight them. There's absolutely no point. The staircase zombie have decided not to cooperate this time. Oh well. Not really that big of a problem.
Hey! Get over here! Hurry!
I can't set her down. I'll drop you a rope ladder. Grab onto it.
Come on! Just a little more! Get off me! Stay back! Don't come any closer! Stay back!
And now our objective is pretty clean and pretty burning because we got a chopper. We got a chopper to deal with. And also Claire has to deal with more enemies. Well, by more enemies, I mean she has to deal with Mr. X. I picked up that this green herb because just like in a different playthrough, I'm going to mix it with the red one. I'm going for this room over here because I want to restart the positioning of the crows, but also pick up the other green herb. One I could use right now if I really feel like it. I don't. I'm simply gonna leave those two behind in the inventory box and that's it, just like the knife. 2 lickers inside of this room, but as long as we are just walking around, we don't have to worry about them. More ammunition. Hey, Thunder. Leave the knife behind. Claire, that's the magic of hip firing. Secretary's Diary A, April 6. I accidentally moved one of the stone statues on the 2nd floor when I leaned against it. When the chief found out about it, he was furious. I swear the guy nearby bit my head off, screaming at me never to touch the statue again. If it's so important, then maybe he shouldn't have put it out in the open in the first place. April 7th. I heard that all the art pieces from the chief's collection are rare items, literally worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. I don't know which is the bigger mystery, where he finds those tacky things, or where he's getting the money to pay for them. May 10th. I wasn't surprised to see the chief come in today with yet another large picture frame in his hand. This time it was a really disturbing painting depicting a nude person being hanged. I was appalled by the expression on the chief's face as he leered at the painting. Why anyone would consider something like that to be a work of art is beyond my comprehension. Alright, this is where we're gonna make the first save, and now my goal is to get the grenade launcher. Because we are going to definitely need it. Aim some. Still counts as cheating. Yep, report him. Tell his mom, report him. Tell the principal of his school that he sucks at the video games. Zombies will be better cops after all. I mean, they managed to basically destroy the entire city. They made the entire city very, very quiet. Like, the crime rate have definitely dropped to like 0 since the zombies entered the town. So yeah, you might be actually very, very right. We're gonna use the 6 rounds for the grenade launcher against the first encounter with the tyrant. Now my objective is to get the valve. Yeah, unemployment is now at 0 because nobody is freaking alive, so nobody works. Unemployment 0. No need to worry about the employment if everybody's freaking dead. Just become a zombie, 5-head. Okay, get over here, kill that zombie. Okay, so that zombie's also dead. I can pick up some pistol rounds from the table, which is great. I'm definitely gonna need them. Combine this with that. Pick up the acid rounds from the safe over here. Oh my god, camera angles, please. The code is the same, 2, 2, 3, and 6. And we also get the police map, which we kinda don't need. Yeah, something tells me I'm gonna have to kill that guy. In best case scenario, when it comes to this room, what you can get is that you only kill one zombie. Sadly, that was not the case this time. Also, the zombies that are inside of this room are gonna respawn, but it's gonna be a much better spawn. I didn't get bit, so it's all good. Yeah, let's simply go upstairs and put down the fire on the chopper. And get ready with the grenade launcher. Because we are gonna kill... we're gonna do the first encounter with Mr. X with the grenade launcher itself. This also should make the liquors disappear from the pathway. Even more acid rounds, but we're gonna keep the acid rounds pretty much for the laboratory, and flame rounds for specific boss fights. And that is Mr. X. Let's see if I still remember how to fight him, so I can get a no-hit, even the regular grenade launcher rounds. Okay, that's 6 rounds. Equip. Run all the way to the back. And just fire. And he's done. I could make him get stuck on the left corner of the wall, but I forgot about it. It is what it is. But the first encounter, we're always gonna get the pistol rounds. We're gonna leave the grenade launcher behind until we're gonna have to deal with the liquors in the underground section of the police station. And the same comes for the valve, because right now we are going to get the unicorn coin and we're gonna get the spade key. And just like I said... Oh wait, we cannot do it yet. What we need to do is get the electric card for the computer. What we need to do is now we need to get that card. And the card is over here, in the same room where we can put the red jewels. Now let's see. Do I get something over here as Claire? Nothing but a painting wraps in bollocks. Okay, fine, fine. And there goes the electric card, or the PC card key. We also get a liquor over here. But quite honestly, just go to the right and forget about this guy for now. it's not worth killing him like this. Then again, now that he changed his position, we could very easily kill him right now. Because he restarted his position, he's not aggroed anymore on us. And just like that, we can come back here later, and the room's gonna be clean. And we are not gonna be forced to drag the grenade launcher with us. Usually, one grenade launcher shot is enough to kill regular liquor. The super liquors are falling down from 2 shots. And that's pretty much it. Alright. So now my goal is to get the unicorn coin. We're gonna get the spade key. Leon B scenario does not require to have a spade key unless you really want to have that first aid spray. In the Claire scenario, instead of getting the first aid spray, the item that you're gonna get is the lighter, and you need the lighter if you want to progress in the game. We're gonna have to kill every single zombie that is standing in our way. Okay, so there's only one zombie left alive. And we are done. Alright, now to go downstairs, unlock the doors with the computer, and to get the spade key, so we can get the lighter. And then we're gonna get back up and we're gonna go through the library to the location that we want to go. The item that Claire gets for free in the entire game is the lockpick. So now we can open every single shutter, every single locker, without any higher problems, without any huge problems. Hey, guess what I forgot? I forgot to bring the spade key with me. Well, I'm gonna do that after I'm gonna clean up this room. Oops. We just have a note over here, so I'm gonna read it. And that's a first aid spray, which I'm gonna leave behind. Police Memorandum 8/23rd, 1998. This letter is just to inform everyone about the recent movement of equipment that has happened during the precinct's rearrangement. The safe with 4-digit lock has been moved from the STARS office on the 2nd floor to the Eastern office on the 1st floor. Raccoon Police Liaison Department, the password is 2236. We have already opened that safe. And we got the acid rounds from that. Precinct key. This is the spade key, and it has in the B scenario, the spade key has only one door to open. So let's go and open it. During the B scenario, Claire also doesn't get the liquor in this hallway, so we don't have to worry about that. But we still get the pistol rounds on this corpse over here. There we go, lighter. We're gonna use lighter a few times. 2 times in the police station. 1 time in the sewer. And I think that's gonna be it, because there's no really any other reason to use the lighter. Also, we are not gonna go through the other end of the police station. We're gonna go through library. This is actually intentional. Because if you're gonna go through the other end, we're gonna be forced to waste a little bit more bullets. And we do not really want that. Let's go through library. Which means we're gonna have to solve the puzzle at the same time as well. And also, at the same time, we're gonna pick up the first red herb in the playthrough. I'm gonna make double herb combos for the final Super Tyrant boss fight as well. And those are the court zombies. Alright. Let's solve the puzzle in the library first, then we gotta progress forward. Button over here. Solution for the puzzle in the library: 2 left shelves moved to the right. And I got freaking blocked by the other shelf. Speedrun is over. Speedrun is dead. But I don't do speedruns, so I technically do not really care. Now we're gonna go through this door, which I believe it's gonna have some zombies, and also a shutter, which I will be able to open and get some additional pistol rounds. Stick to the wall and just run past the zombies. Don't go for the other hallway, because the other hallway have nothing for you in the B scenario for Claire. And now it's Star's room. I believe this is where we're gonna get the cutscene as well.
Leon!
It's good to see you're still among the living. It looks like we're not gonna find your brother here after all.
Chris's diary. August 8th. I talked to the chief today once again, but he refused to listen to me. I know for certain Umbrella conducted T-virus research in that mansion. Anyone infected turns into a zombie. But the entire mansion went up in that explosion, along with any incriminating evidence. Since Umbrella employs so many people in town, no one is willing to talk about the incident. It looks like I'm running out of options. August 17th. We've been receiving a lot of local reports about strange monsters appearing at random throughout the city. This must be the work of Umbrella. August 24th. With the help of Jill and Barry, I finally obtained information vital to this case. Umbrella has begun research on the new G virus, a variation of the original T virus. Haven't they done enough damage already? We talked it over and have decided to fly to the main Umbrella HQ in Europe. I won't tell my sister about this trip, because doing so would put her in great danger. Please forgive me, Claire.
There's no reason for us to stay any longer than necessary. Let's split up, look for any survivors, and get out of here.
Right.
One last thing. Here's a radio. Take it. That way we can keep in touch if anything happens.
And back to the gameplay. Alright, so we have... there's various trophies. One of them reads, Marksman Contest winner, Chris Redfield. There's got a picture on the wall with all the STARS members. And now when it comes to STARS members, I don't know who these two are. I have absolutely no idea. But I know this is Forrest, Kenneth, Richard, Wesker, Barry, Brad. Then we have Enrico, Chris, Jill, and that bulky girl over here, that's Rebecca. Yep, that's Rebecca, a small little 19-year-old that with the red bandana. Yep, that's definitely her. Did he poke her boob? No bounce, no poke. No evidence. And now this is the Albert Wesker's desk. We need to click on it 50 times to get a film. Bold guy besides Forrest is me, so you're a helicopter chopper pilot. Which all of them have died in RE0, I think. So we are technically a zombie ice clone. Get to the chopper. Well, almost in every circumstance, the chopper was basically trashed. I mean, in RE0, the chopper was basically destroyed. Okay, so we have the tape. Now, the other desks. It appears to be a replica of a gun. The owner is a member of the NRA, and that's Barry's desk. The desk is disorganized and untidy. It probably reflects the owner's personality. Yes, it does, because it's a Chris's desk, and we also get additional key, the precinct key, which is also the diamond key. It's in the shape of a diamond. Even though the rubies are technically like pinkish in color and not diamonds, but we don't question that. It's a picture of a young man. It's a good chance it's her boyfriend. And this is the Jill's desk because we can see her hat down below over here from Resident Evil 1. The jacket, it belongs to Chris, and it's a bonus costume from Resident Evil 1 after you beat the game at least once. Unopened boxes looks like a rookie's desk. This is Rebecca's desk. And now we're getting the best price of the bowgun. Bowgun is kind of an essential weapon for this playthrough. Hey Farrell, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. It is not confirmed if the Jill had a boyfriend, so Chris still has a chance. Federal Police Department Internal Investigation Report. Mr. Chris Redfield, Raccoon City Police Department, Stars and Division. As per your request, we have conducted our internal investigation and discovered the following information. Regarding the G virus currently under development by Umbrella Incorporated. So far, it is unconfirmed that the G virus even exists. We are continuing with our investigation. Number 2. Regarding Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department, Mr. Irons has allegedly received a large sum of funds in bribes from Umbrella Incorporated over the last 5 years. He was apparently involved in the cover-up of a mentioned lab case along with several other incidents in which Umbrella appears to have direct involvement. Mr. Irons had been arrested under suspicion of rape of 2 separate counts during his years as a university student. He underwent psychiatric evaluation as a result of the charges but was released due to circumstantial evidence, as well as his phenomenal academic standing. As such, extreme caution is advised when dealing with him. Jack Hamilton, Section Chief, Internal Investigation, United States Federal Police Department. Let me give you a shout out, Farrell. There we go. Let's play Hunt Shutdown. I think it's one of your more favorite games as of recently.
Old doctor in the corn.
Okay, so what I need to do right now is I need to drop several items because I'm technically unable to pick up anything else.
That was vicious. That was fucking vicious, dude.
And that's Sherry. But we don't need to follow Sherry because it's Sherry. We are ignoring Sherry, and the first thing that we're gonna do is we are going for the inventory box. Yeah, I'm looking forward towards the Resident Evil 4 remake. I wish I could afford buying it, but that is currently a stupendously expensive game, especially when everybody is going for pre-order. Now, the first jewel puzzle is silver statue to the left, bronze statue to the right. If I could get for that statue, that would be great. I'm looking forward to it because it's, you know, they cannot fuck it up. They just cannot fuck it up. And I really hope that they won't. If they're gonna screw up with the RE4 remake, I'm never gonna buy any remake from Capcom. Because we don't have enough inventory space, I'm currently going to ignore picking up the red jewel. I'm gonna pick it up after I'm gonna fix my inventory. Yeah, we have Silent Hill, we got Resident Evil 4, we got Dead Space, we have the Callisto Protocol. We have a large list of games to be played in 2023, especially when it comes to survival horrors. Here we got even more pistol rounds. Maybe the first thing I should get rid of is the film. It's a kind of an Easter egg. Recruits, and it's the photo of Rebecca in basketball uniform because Wesker is a weirdo. Prices for games were always pretty high. They're always pretty high. There's no hiding from that. Alright, so we made the herb combo. What I'm gonna leave behind is the plate. I'm gonna keep the lighter, and I'm gonna keep the bowgun with me right now. But I'm thinking about getting both of the jewels and sending them back into inventory box anyway. We also got a note over here. Operation Report Number 2. Operation Report September 28th, early morning, 2:30 a.m. Zombies overran the operations room and another battle broke out. We lost 4 more people, including David. We are down to 4 people, including myself. We failed to secure the weapons cache, and hope for our survival continues to diminish. We won't last much longer. We agreed upon a plan to escape through the sewer. There's a path leading from the precinct underground to the sewage disposal plant. We should be able to access the sewers through there. The only drawback is that there's no guarantee that sewage disposal plant is free of any possible dangers. We know our chances in the sewers are slim, but anything is better than simply waiting here to die. In order to buy more time, we locked the only door leading to the underground, which is located in the eastern office. We left the key behind in the western office since it's unlikely that any of those creatures will have the intelligence to find it and unlock the door. I pray that this operation report will be helpful to whoever finds it. Recorder, Elliot Edward. Alright, so now I'm going for the red jewels. And after I'm gonna get the red jewels, I'm gonna leave them in the inventory box anyway. At least for now. Yeah, everything is getting stupendously expensive. Like, I'm currently basically looking for some form of a part-time job as well. Because I need that additional money. If I could find a job that basically would be able to take me to work every other day, then I can successively, you know, I can successively stream and work at the same time and still take care of everything that is happening in my home. You know, Ice Clone, that is actually what might happen to me as well. I'm basically gonna wait for a discount and then I'm gonna buy them. Now, the reason why I come from over here is because those boards over here, if we would approach from the other end of the room, those boards would immediately launch 2 zombies at me, which means I would have to waste more ammunition. If we come from over here, the zombies are not popping out, which also not only saves me a risk of getting bitten, it also saves me some ammunition. 5-hit strats. Operation Report Number 1. Operations Report September 26th. The Raccoon Police Department was unexpectedly attacked by zombies. Many have been injured, even more were killed during the attack. Our communication equipment was destroyed and we no longer have contact with the outside. We have decided to carry out the operation with the intent of rescuing any possible survivors, as well as to prevent this disaster from spreading beyond Raccoon City. The details of the operation are as follows. Security of armament and ammunition. Chief Irons has voiced concern regarding the issue of terrorism due to a series of recent unresolved incidents. On the very day before the zombies attacks, he made the decision to relocate all weapons to scattered intervals throughout the building as a temporary measure to prevent their possible seizure. Unfortunately, this decision has made it extremely difficult for us to locate all ammunition caches. It has become our top priority to recover these scattered munitions. To unlock the weapon storage. As stated earlier, it will be extremely difficult to secure all ammunition. However, a considerable supply still remains in the underground weapon storage. Unfortunately, the person in charge of the card key used to access the weapon storage is missing, and we have been unable to locate the key. One of the breakers went down during the battle, and the electronic locks are not functioning in certain areas. It has become a top priority to restore the power in the power room and secure those locks. Recorded David Ford. Operation Report September 27th, 1 p.m. The west barricade has been broken through and another exchange ensued. We sheltered the injured in the confiscation room on the first floor temporarily. 12 more people were injured in the battle. Recorded David Ford. Additional report. 3 additional people were killed following the sudden appearance of an as of yet unknown creature. This creature is identified by missing patches of skin and razor-like claws. However, its most distinguishing characteristic is its lens-like tongue, capable of piercing a human torso in an instant. Their numbers as well as their location remains unknown, but we tentatively named the creature the Licker, and are currently in the process of developing countermeasures to deal with this new threat. Yeah, I very rarely buy games at the full price. If even, like, I only buy the games at the discount because I just simply cannot afford. It's pretty much quite impossible for me to buy the games at the full price. The last game, and probably the last game in my life that I bought at full price, was Resident Evil 3 Remake, and I'm never gonna make that mistake again. I'm gonna be honest, I am never gonna make that mistake again. Alright, now I'm going to leave the red jewels behind, because I know I can pick them up very fast, really soon. And I'm also gonna leave the lighter behind because I currently do not really need it. And I don't need the lighter until I'm gonna pick up the club key. But I'm going to keep the bow gun as well as pistol. In the evidence room over here, we also gonna get a tape, a film. So I'm gonna pick it up and we're gonna watch it. And in the scientist locker, we have the plastic bomb. We just need to find the detonator for it. Detonator is inside Marvin's office. All right, here we go. Let's see what this film actually has. Also, there's one thing that I've forgotten to point it out. I pointed out at the Leon A scenario. I'm gonna point it right now as well. This locker over here, the one I'm pointing at, if you can get the key for this locker if you are not gonna pick up any items from the start of the game, and when you go down to the police station, there's gonna be a zombie of Brad Vickers. He's a more resistant zombie to kill, but when you kill him, you're gonna get the key, and Claire and both Leon and Claire are gonna get unique costumes and some unique weapons. Claire is gonna get single action army, and I think Leon gets a different animation for holding his gun. Anyway, let me sort my inventory a little bit. Okay. Let's see what this film has. Film B. Pictured in front of the Arukis Taylor, regressed into a zombie within 2 hours. Subject repeatedly complained about severe agitation of the epidermis in addition to feeling of nausea. This happened up to the moment he lost consciousness. Picture by R. Lambert. Alright, we have everything that we wanted. Now let's go for the Marvin room, in which we're gonna get the detonator, and we also gonna get some additional supplies. Well, mostly pistol rounds, but if you're gonna get bit, I might as well can use the green herb that's supposed to be over there, as far as I remember. Zombies usually fall down from one shot of a bow gun. Sometimes it takes two. But with a little bit of luck, we can get it with only one shot. Like this. And we still have 3 more shots if you really want to use them. There goes the detonator. And now, my objective is going to be to pick up the note over here, which is a hello to Leon. Memo to Leon. To Leon Scott Kennedy, congratulations on your assignment to the Raccoon City Police Department. We all look forward to having you as a part of our team and promise to take good care of you. Welcome aboard from all the guys at the RPD. 2 things about this room that is actually worth mentioning is that if you decide to leave Marvin behind on the A scenario, he's gonna respawn right over here where this zombie is. He's still gonna be here as basically another zombie. Also, another thing that is worth to mention, the little sign over here that says "Welcome Leon." They made a typo in this version of the game. Basically, they type "Welcome" with double L's. The little Easter egg can be found in Resident Evil 2 Remake, where they basically put all the letters like "Welcome Leon" all the way above his desk. but the L, the additional L, got taken down and it's gonna lie down on one of the desks. But that's for the remake, which remake is gonna happen tomorrow. Did I pick up the pistol? Yes, I did. Alright. Door has been unlocked. But now, we could go and just use the diamond key right now, but I believe we could do it a little bit better. We're gonna go through the other section. I basically have decided to go all the way around because if you're gonna go through downstairs, we are 100% gonna get bitten by the zombies. And quite frankly, you don't want that. Also, while we are here, we could get rid of the blocked helicopter, and we also get rid of the red jewels. So let's do it right now. And like I said, liquors over here have disappeared. And now for the red jewels, that's gonna give me another plate. Or another stone. Say as you wish. It's giving me the half of the blue stone. Alright, now my goal is to leave the blue stone behind and continue on with clearing, basically using the diamond key. Because this blue friend over here is definitely gonna take our space whenever we like it or not. And I'm always gonna pick this path over here because it is much safer path. Even though you kinda have to kill more zombies. But quite honestly, you're gonna have to kill the specific amount of zombies inside that hallway anyway. So it is what it is. Alright, so what we're gonna do right now, we are entering this door over here, we're gonna kill the zombie that's gonna be right in front of us, and then we're gonna reset the room. Now, the reason behind why I'm resetting the room is pretty simple. By the time you kill this zombie that I just killed, the other zombie is almost at the doorway. Is almost at the front of the door. And the moment I'm gonna try to cross the door, he's already ready to grab me and I'm basically defenseless. Hence why I'm resetting. And just like that, we don't have to worry about the zombies anymore, because the other two zombies are over here, and they are most likely never gonna be able to bite us. Okay, let's see how it's gonna go. So this hallway is pretty risky. What I need to do is aim the weapon and run around all the zombies, reload the bow gun, and just try to kill all of them. Or at least most of them, because this guy is kind of wibbly wobbly. And I think I have actually managed to conserve a little bit more ammunition for the bow gun. Therefore, the other two zombies are gonna die from the pistol. I'm just gonna turn back a little bit. And start killing. That's a zombie number 1, but there's also another zombie, which... There he is. You're not dead, mister. And just like that, all of them are done. And also, the more bowgun rounds you're gonna the more bowgun rounds you're gonna keep, the better it's gonna be for you for the later, because we're gonna have to fight Mr. X. And turns out the bowgun is gonna be pretty damn useful. PS1 remaster, PS5 is a good place to start to get ready. Yeah, I think the remaster of the original is a very good way to start your Adventure Resident Evil games, 100%. If you will be ever able to catch the original Resident Evils, I will also recommend that, because there are differences between the remakes and the originals. But Resident Evil 1 remake still holds up very well. Okay, so that was the last usage of the diamond key. If you manage to get your hands on originals, that would be also great, because they are an amazing experience. Alright, so that was the double herb combo over here. And now we're gonna go for this room. Now, when it comes to the room that I'm entering right now, as far as you're not gonna pick up the first aid spray, the liquor that's behind the window is not going to pop out. Therefore, you don't need to do anything else over here. And it's actually the only instance where when I am leaving the first aid behind, because taking it could possibly make me take damage, and we don't really want that. We want to take the least amount of damage possible. Alright, now that we have managed to get rid of the diamond key, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna exchange the herb combo with another plate, and we're gonna go to the chief's room. If you manage to get Resident Evil 0, Resident Evil 0 for a lot of people is hit and miss. Like, half of the community likes this game, half of the community cannot stand it. But if you manage to get Resident Evil 0, give it a try and make your own opinion. In my opinion, Resident Evil 0 wants to be... I really want to like it, but the game, like, improvements are making it just a one ginormous chore. And it's very difficult for me to, like, recommend. No, wait, I need to go for the second plate. Right, so I got lost in thought. But yeah, Resident Evil 1, the remake on PlayStation 5, it's definitely a good start. As long as I know it should run for you very, very nice. You should not have any major problems with it, as far as I know. Then again, I don't know how the PlayStation 5 copy of R1 is actually behaving, how it performs. Alright, it's time to encounter Mr. Irons. Which also is gonna allow me, because it's gonna be one of the longer cutscenes, one of the longer cutscenes, and it's gonna allow me to drink some tea.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference. You'll end up just like all the others. That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after her, but I failed. miserably. Just look at her. She was a true beauty. Her skin nothing short of perfection. But it will soon putrefy, and she will turn into a zombie within the hour like all the others.
There must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is. Either by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely. And to think that taxidermy used to be my hobby. But no longer. Please, I'd really like to be alone now.
All right. So now let's go and visit Sherry. Okay, the light is over here, and that's another cutscene coming.
Wait. Let me go! Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie. You're safe now. My name's Claire. What's yours?
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was too dangerous to stay at home.
From the look of things, I'd say she was probably right. But it's dangerous here as well. You'd better come with me.
But there's something out there. I don't know what it is, but I saw it. Much larger than any of those zombies. And it's coming after me.
What was that?
That's what I was telling you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Follow the game as close as possible. That would be possibly the first Resident Evil movie, and no other. Because they didn't really give a damn about after the second movie, they just didn't really give a damn. Okay, Secretary's Diary B, June 8th. As I was straightening up the chief's room, he burst through the door with a furious look on his face. It's only been 2 months since I've started working here, but that's the second time I see him like this. The last time when I bumped into that statue, only this time he looked even more agitated than ever. I seriously thought for a moment that he was going to hurt me. June 15th, I finally discovered that the chief has been hiding all along. If he finds out that I know, my life will be in serious danger. It's getting late already. I'm just going to have to take this one day at a time. And just like that, the diary ends. Hey Crunch! How you doing? Gonna give you a shout out. Ah yes, the Mako. Cyberpunk 2077, yeah, awesome hunting for this game. Quite honestly. Alright, now it's time to get back to the gameplay, and we're gonna use the 2 stones that we have collected. Hope we're doing well, Crunch. I hope everybody is doing well today. Mr. X pops out in this hallway only if you're playing as Leon. Make a maybe return to the current channel soon. Well, there's gonna be N7 the November 7th, it's gonna be another year celebrating the Mass Effect, which is gonna be also me playing the Mass Effect. And now we have also the notebook, the Chief's Diary. September 23rd. It's all over. Those imbeciles from Umbrella have finally done it. Despite all their promises, they ruined my town. Soon, the streets will be infested with zombies. I'm beginning to think that I may even be infested myself. I'll kill everyone in town if this turned out to be true. September 24th. I was successful in spreading confusion among the police as planned. I've made sure that no one from the outside will come to help. With the delays in police actions, no one will have the chance to escape my city alive. I've seen to it personally that all escape routes from the inside of the precinct have been cut off as well. There are several survivors still attempting to escape through the lower levels, but I'll make sure no one gets out. September 26th. I've had a change of heart about the remaining survivors inside the precinct. I've decided to hunt them down myself. I shot Ed in the back through the heart less than an hour ago. I watched him writhe in pain upon the floor in the pool of his own blood. The expression on his face was positively exquisite. He died with his eyes wide open, staring up at me. It was beautiful. I wonder if the mayor's daughter is still alive. I let her escape so I could enjoy hunting her down later. I'm going to enjoy my new trophy. Yes, frozen forever in the pose I choose to give her. And thanks to that note, we are basically discovering the Chief Irons was actually working with Umbrella from the very beginning. And that basically he was doing everything to make it possible for the police department to have any chance of survival. Basically all the exits have been locked. The main ammunition storage has been locked as well. The electrical lock has been broken. That's also his thing. And after he managed to make it impossible for anybody to escape, he simply started to hunt everybody down who was still alive in the police station, one by one. Alright, I don't think I need anything else with me right now. Yeah, I don't need. I can go for the hard door and simply move on forward. I basically went over here just in case if I need to do something, but I guess it was absolutely pointless. Never mind, you live, you learn. You live, you learn. Behind this door we're gonna get even more zombies. The first zombie needs to get killed with either crossbow or with a shotgun, because he's basically way too close. Now get to the corner, because it's gonna automatically point at the other zombie. And he actually died pretty fast. For a second I thought that he's actually still alive. Another zombie over here. And he's not bleeding out. Okay, I think I can take all of the zombies one at a time. There's always a chance that the zombies over here are gonna group up nicely, but I don't think it's gonna be this. This time is definitely not the time. Which means we're gonna waste a little bit more pistol rounds, but then again, Claire's scenario always gets enough rounds for her to do things, so we don't have to worry. Acid rounds! Nice and useful. Always useful. Though I'm gonna keep the acid rounds pretty much for the laboratory. Now, over here we have a situation in which we're gonna have to deal with several zombies. Yes. Several zombies, and we need to focus the zombies that are gonna be on our left side. And Claire have decided to aim. Oh my god, yeah. Basically, when the zombie went down, Claire have decided to be like, hey, let's aim at the other guy. Let's aim at the wrong enemy, not at the enemy that is laying down on the ground. So, yeah, that was a bite. Sadly. I'm gonna pick up this red herb, and I'm actually going to bait the zombie dogs, because we need to kill them. To bait them, basically run like this. You're gonna see one dog jumping from over there, and then you just reset the room. Because when the zombie dogs are running like this, it's a much worse situation, because then it's a harder time for you to get ready and aim. And now you simply go to the corner, aim at both of them. It kinda is. It kinda is a strat. You know, I was doing the no heal permadeaths of this game, so any kind of opportunity for me to save any amount of ammunition is always good. Now we have a safe spot over here, which we are going to use and combine the green herb with the red one. Leave that healing behind over here, and I'm gonna bring with me the grenade launcher. I'm also gonna bring the lighter with me, because I'm definitely gonna need it. Because now we have the Sherry part, but the thing is, Sherry part is not really as bad on the Claire B scenario in comparison to her A scenario. Claire A and Leon B could be technically considered to be the hard mode of the Resident Evil 2. Just like in Resident Evil 1, it's considered to be a hard mode when you play as Chris. Though I think that the Chris scenario is just a little bit more tedious rather than difficult, but that is a personal opinion. Anyway, we are ready. We are 100% ready, at least I think I am. I'm actually thinking about leaving the grenade launcher behind. Because I'm not really sure if I'm really gonna use it. I mean, we're gonna see. If I'm gonna run out of inventory space, then I know what I'm gonna do. But right now, it's the Sherry part. The arrangement is a hard difficulty in my opinion. It probably is.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you. I was so worried. We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here, that monster will find us. Let's go.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy. He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked by the monsters. I have to help him.
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone. Sherry! Sherry!
I mean, you're technically right, because when you play on original difficulty in Resident Evil 1, and that's as far as I know, enemies are more resistant to damage, so we're gonna waste more bullets by default. You're also gonna... You're also gonna... is that the puzzle? You're also gonna get different item locations. Oh, that's a regular grenade launcher rounds. We don't need those. We are getting it back for the club key. You're getting different item locations, but every pistol round that you fire has a chance to be a magnum shot, basically decapitating an enemy. Oh no, I got puked on. Yeah, they also did more damage, that's true. Never played on a range difficulty. And this is also technically the only time where we have to deal with Sherry during the B scenario. I mean, sure, there's a second time, but it's like so easy that we don't really like consider that to be something that is severely complicated in any way, shape, or form. Also, the other thing about the Sherry in Resident Evil 2 B scenario for Claire, Sherry does not get infected. Yeah, hunters in the Resident Evil 1 are kind of broken. They have a lot of iframes, they can move a lot very, very fast, and they can decapitate you even if you're in fine condition. So it's like, once they have that specific animation, it doesn't matter, they're just gonna kill you. And stun locking too, yes, especially when you have more than one hunter, and it's just, it can be an ass. It can be absolutely frustrating. And I 100% agree. Okay, so now we have the club key. We can get back to Claire, give her the club key, and simply move on with the game.
Sherry, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay. But I couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here.
Thanks, sweetie. Now, why don't you come over here? I want you to stay with me.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Do you read me, Claire? We now have access to the back of the parking lot.
Got it.
I'm getting out of here and heading to the sewer. Can you meet me there?
I'm on my way.
Alright, so now our instructions is, or rather are, get the crank. Crank is in the kennel area. Sadly. Alright, let's simply move on. There's really nothing else that we can do. But first, yeah, I think it's a good idea to have a pistol because we're gonna get like 2 or 3 zombies, because the first thing we need to do is unlock the armory. In armory, we're gonna get some bowgun bolts, and we also gonna get additional ammunition for the pistol. And And I'm also equipping the grenade launcher immediately, because inside of a morgue we are not gonna get zombies, we're gonna get 2 lickers. And the first licker is on the ceiling, and we can say that it's on the ceiling because Claire is looking at him. And that's the guy number 1. The guy number 2 is right over here. There's always a chance that one of these guys is gonna try to survive taking a hit. Doesn't really happen often, but when it happens, you simply need to be ready for that. And that's zombie number 2. This is where we're gonna bring the power to the armory. I would love to bring up this green herb with me, but I don't have enough inventory space. I think I might do that after I'm gonna leave the armory. Solution: 2 up, 2 down, and the last one is up. There's the magnetic card. And we get a bunch of pistol rounds, which we're actually gonna get much more pistol rounds as we go along right now. Like, this is possibly the lowest point when it comes to basically having any ammunition, and because we have used this locker on Leon A scenario, there's nothing else for us over here. Because Leon is a selfish prick. Nah, he's not. Okay, I could pick up the herb over here, but then again we have like 2 herbs in the other section, so I don't think I really need to pick that one in peculiar. Or in particular. I'm gonna clean up this hallway, but I just remembered something important. We need to get the crank. We need to get the crank, and we need to get it right now. So let me just get this door over here unlocked, and we're gonna get the crank from the dog kennel. Because I already went over here, but I was like, hey, this inventory seems to be a little bit empty for some reason. Now I know why. We're also gonna reach the Watchman's Diary. August 11th, I finally had a chance to see blue skies for the first time in ages, but it did little to lift my spirits. I was reprimanded by the chief for neglecting my duties while I was up on the clock tower. There's only one thing I still don't understand. The chief seemed to be more concerned about the fact that I was up in the tower rather than I was neglecting my duties. Why was the access to the tower prohibited in the first place anyway? September 5th. I recently talked to the old man who works in the scrapyard out back. His name is Thomas. He's a quiet man and he really seems to enjoy chess. He even went so far as to design a special key and lock engraved with chess pieces on them for one of the doors in the disposal yard. We made plans to play chess tomorrow night. I can't help but wonder how good he is. One thing that's been bothering me about him is the way that he's always scratching himself. Does he have some sort of skin disease, or he's just rude? September 9th. Thomas was a much better player than I have imagined. I used to think of myself as a fair, decent player, but he did a pretty good job of humbling me. About the only thing I imagined that could match his skill in chess is his appetite. All the guy did was talk about food throughout the entire game. He sounded fairly healthy, but he didn't look quite right. I wonder if he's okay. Saturn 12. I was supposed to play another game of chess with Thomas, but we had to cancel it because he hasn't been feeling too well. He stopped by to see me, but I told him to go back and rest since he literally looked like a walking dead. He insisted that he was just fine, but I could tell he was really having problems. Come to think of it, I haven't been feeling too good myself lately. Okay, so that's that. Switch to pistol and let's go for the crank. Let's crank that soldier boy. Funny jokes. Now, when it comes to dogs over here, they're actually pretty easy to avoid. Just aim for the opposite direction of where the dogs actually are, and you're not gonna get bitten by them. Two dogs over here. Always make sure that you have more than 10 bullets in your magazine because you're gonna definitely need that. Also, if you're gonna go over here, there's a film. Oh my god, if I'm okay, this actually creates a little bit of a problem. Because if I'm gonna pick up the film and the bolt gun ammo, I'm not gonna have enough space for the crank. Which means that no matter what I want to do, we most likely gonna have to backtrack a little bit. Yeah. We are most likely gonna have to backtrack. Get rid of the film. Actually, no. Let's do the film as a very last thing. That's what poor inventory management is gonna do to you. Anyway, I'm gonna pick up this green herb over here and use it on myself right now. Because I have took a bite, and it definitely hurts. 36 bolt rounds. And let's get the crank. We're gonna get for this movie, for this film over here as well. But yeah, let's go. You've got two dogs over here. Just listen for them growling. Because of the camera angles, you're not really capable of seeing where they actually are. Alright, now that we have Kennel out of the way, but we haven't picked up the movie, what I'm going to do is I'm going to head on to the nearest safe spot. I'm going to most likely what I could do is just use the club key for the last time, get back for the movie, and then continue on with the game. And I think I'm gonna do it like that. Get rid of the club key, then come back over here for the film, use the film, get back to the club key room, and then deal with Mr. X 2 times, if not even 3. Actually, let me check something really quick. Shouldn't I have like more bowgun rounds right now? I don't think I really do. Yeah, those are the green herbs that I'm not gonna pick up right now. But yeah, the zombies that are on the right side of the door, they are not gonna bother me, because they're already way too far. Normally, if I see the films, I just ignore them, but because it's a story playthrough, I am really willing to pick it up and show you guys what those films actually have. Sorry, let's go for it. I also don't like how my inventory looks, so I'm definitely gonna sort it out. Situation like this actually makes me think about only pick up the submachine gun on Leon A scenario. It really makes me think that that would be better and simply leave the pouch for Claire. I would need to try that out, like offline. Alright, the film should be on the table over here. And there it is. Alright, now we're gonna see what the film has. And after that, we are going for the final piece for the clock tower, which is a cogwheel. And when we're gonna get the cogwheel, that's also gonna mark double encounter with Mr. X. One easier, the second one a little bit more difficult. During the second one I actually might get hit. And there's also gonna be the third visit of Mr. X, right next to, like, it's gonna be right after or before the clock tower, and it's gonna be the one when I'm gonna use the acid rounds. Because it's gonna be a pretty tight space. From one of the encounters with Mr. X, we're actually gonna get even more bowgun ammo. To get this film, we can very easily go through the Marvin's room, as that area is right now clean. All for the lore. Or all for the lore. Right, I already have picked up bowgun ammo from there. I sincerely think that bowgun is an underestimated weapon in this game. Underappreciated, to say the least. I should probably pick up those 2 green herbs that are outside. Or at least one of them. And put them in the inventory box. That sounds like a good idea. For the future. Because there's gonna definitely be more... in the entire game, there's gonna be at least 2 more red herbs. Film C. Development code T103. Due to accelerated metabolism relative to the earlier 00 series, this subject possesses exemplary regenerative capabilities. PH-X016 file data. Alright, let me sort my inventory really quick, because the way my inventory looks, it is actually painful. And maybe even before that, let's pick up one of the green herbs. I'm gonna keep it in the box, in case I'm gonna find additional red herb as well. And I'm collecting the healing items because of the Super Tyrant. Because Super Tyrant may be a little bit unpredictable. Maybe, doesn't have to, but he might be. And it's always better to be safe than sorry. Alright, now my inventory is sorted. I can basically move on. Let's go and get the cogwheel. And then we're gonna rush for the clock tower. Also, I need to get ready with my bowgun because I'm gonna use the remaining bow runs on him, and then I'm gonna pack him with the pistol. Only got 2 shots. Please tell me that this room does not have a film, because if that room has a film, I'm gonna have to do that first. Ooh, thank God it doesn't. Okay. Okay, now use the lighter over here. The puzzle with the candle lights is middle, right, and left. The one we're gonna try to pick up the cogwheel, the Mr. X is gonna pop out. Just like that. Alright, now to reload my bowgun, pick up the pistol, and finish the job. Still gonna equip the bowgun because I know what's gonna come next. Desk best friend, you goddamn right. You got that one right. But this is not the end, because he's still gonna be a persistent son of a gun. Wow, he just does the swings. He really doesn't like me. And he's done. And just like that, we are grabbing even more bowgun rounds, which are gonna be very, very useful later. But this is actually the worst part when you're doing like no-hit permadeaths, is when he does that swing, because it is really painful. Alright, so what I can do right now is... What I'm gonna do right now is equip the grenade launcher, because we're gonna need it more, and also I'm gonna leave behind the lighter until we're gonna get to the sewer and we're gonna deal with the warehouses over there. Because we still need to pick up the other blue stone. Hey Missy, how are you doing? Happy Saturday, hope you're doing well. Alright, so I'm leaving the lighter behind for now, and let me sort my inventory because I do not like how it looks. This over here, and this over here. In a matter of fact, I can also bring this. No problem. Alright, bring the grenade launcher with me as I'm gonna need it more. And now let's go for the clock tower. Doing some haunted houses later. Nice. Is that some kind of a game? Because I'm unfamiliar with the title. Oh, going to... Okay, never mind. Going to haunted houses. Okay. Well, I hope you're gonna have some fun. I misread that. My eyes are not serving me right today. But then again, they did not serve me right since I was 8 years old, so... Alright, so... Now on our way to the clock tower, there might be a liquor over here. But there is not. Good. Good, Anakin, good. Kill him. Kill him now. Do it. Do it. My throat is actually pretty goddamn dry. Okay. So crank over here. And the cogwheel above. And the second piece of a blue stone. I'm still gonna keep the grenade launcher equipped with me because we still have to deal with the Mr. X over here. But the loot from Mr. X over here is absolutely pointless. Therefore, I'm just gonna kill him, and that's it. So yeah, let's do it. As if all guys as I understand it could be yup. The strat, go all the way to the end, point, and shoot. and just ignore him, because the ammunition that he has right now in his inventory is regular grenade launcher rounds, which for Claire B scenario, they're absolutely useless. You are not gonna need them in any way, shape, or form, ever. Period. Unless you really want to use them on, like, regular zombies, then go ahead, but... You have a bowgun, you have a pistol. You only would like to pick the regular grenade launcher rounds if you did not have any inventory space available for you. Amplifiers. Visual amplifiers, yes. Aim amplifiers. Yeah, kinda. I mean, depends how damaged your eyesight really is. Actually, at this point, I'm still gonna use the grenade launcher because I know what's gonna come next. We're gonna deal with the William Birkin Type 1 boss fight. Or William Birkin 1. Do I need to pick up anything from here? I think the only item that I truly need is going to be the valve. Because... I mean, I could pick up the lighter as well, because the first section that we're gonna deal with is gonna be the warehouses, and one of the warehouses requires the lighter, so I guess, yeah. Let's go. Gerald.
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Pull the stone over here. And we have another file to read. Mail to the Chief. To Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of Raccoon City Police Department. We have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference have no lasting effects upon continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members, Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to the light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public, and Ned will continue to be your contact through this affair. William Birkin. To Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department, I have deposited the amount of $10,000 to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to be a member of the Executive Board for Umbrella Incorporated. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor the activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. William Birkin. To Mr. Brian Irons, Chef of the Raccoon City Police Department, we have a problem. I have received information informing me that there's no comma over there, that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me, as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons, detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary, and contact me immediately through a net. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G-Virus, not even Umbrella. William Birkin. Is Sherry dead yet? I wish she was. But quite honestly, on the B scenario, she's not really that awful. she's really not.
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Lander goes for the bad ending. Well, this is a different ending. This is gonna have a different ending for the game, definitely.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons. Superior to the T-Virus in every way. Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks. But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
Back to the gameplay. On the desk over here, we got even more acid rounds for the grenade launcher, which we are not even gonna spend this many.
Nice. 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 Nice.
Well, we can say one thing about Chief of the police station. He's half the man he used to be. Moving on. Now it's time for the William Birkin fight. We have the grenade launcher. Yes, I'm ready. Strategy for William Birkin the first. Bang it to the right. And then from the corner. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the boss fight is over. Bye, Felicia. Basically, when you bang to the right, there's a chance that he's gonna hit the railing with the pipe, and you're never gonna take any damage. Basically, do that. Stay in the corner. 5 rounds of acid, and you're good to go. So now our objective is to basically find the warehouses and replace the acid rounds with the fire rounds. In which acid rounds we're gonna use them right now only when we're gonna go to the laboratory. There's technically not really a bad ending for this game, there's different ending. In the canon ending, Sherry gets infected and she gets the cure for the infection. Therefore, it moves the plot, and it explains why Sherry has regenerative abilities in Resident Evil 6. The second ending is pretty much
What's wrong, Claire?
Sherry
It's
never
nothing.
gets infected,
But I think I found a way out of here.
and that is
We should be able to find someplace
basically
safe
the
if
other
we can
change,
Just make it out of town.
because
But
in the end, Leon still gets
Promise. But you have to
hired
make sure
by
you
the
don't leave my
government,
side.
and Claire still looks for her brother, which it's still push forward towards Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil Code Veronica. Which Code Veronica, I don't have that. I'm gonna try to find that game on PlayStation 3, because it seems like the emulator for the PlayStation 3 is actually very accessible. It's quite good, and my PC can definitely handle it. So if I'm ever gonna find the original Blu-ray discs of Metal Gear Solid 4 and the Resident Evil Code Veronica, those are gonna be definitely much cheaper than what we got with you know, with the GameCube versions. You know, $10-15 per piece. That's actually okay. Even if, despite the fact that those games are pretty old, but nothing I can do about that. Nah, PlayStation 3 also got an emulation. It's currently a working thing. I don't remember the name of the emulator though. It's not RCPSX3. I don't remember. I seriously cannot remember. But there is an emulator for the PlayStation 3, and it has been released, and you can get it right now as we speak.
Sherry, where are you? Sherry!
And that's the end of Sherry. You're not gonna find Sherry right now until very, very late in the game, so we don't have to worry about a goddamn thing. Welcome to the warehouses, where everything is made up and the points don't matter. Yep, no Sherry. We might get a second section for Sherry, but I'm not really certain about it. We probably won't. Anyhow, more pistol rounds and notes and a warehouse. Sewer manager facts. User list of the connecting facility. On the first and third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of the Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of the water vapors. On the 28th of every month, the chemical transporter Don Weller will use the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On the 6th and 16th of every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the fourth Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella Incorporated. As the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high, take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of all other potential visitors and the times they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to their destination safely. We expect nothing but the best of you. Charles Coleman, Secretary-Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. Okay, first I'm gonna visit over here. And from this warehouse, the only thing that we are gonna need is more ball gun ammo. Yeah, I think those are the all items that I really need to pick over here, so let's go and get a cutscene, and also let's get for the second warehouse.
What happened? You're bleeding.
I ran into this woman who is in trouble. Her name's Ada. Right after that, someone tried to kill me. Nearly succeeded, too. Ada went after the sniper, but I'm worried about her. You gotta find her before something happens.
But you've been shot.
I'll be okay. It's Ada I'm worried about.
Yep, sniper. A sniper with a pistol, by the way. Let's go for the second warehouse. Old locker. Old lockers have nothing else. There are 3 herbs over here. And more pistol rounds over here. I was thinking, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use one of the green herbs because I don't remember if I have healed myself since the police station. And I'm gonna use the other green herb and I'm gonna put it in the box just in case if I'm gonna find a red herb. Also a slight insurance policy, if you will. Okay, there are 2 spots over here for the lighter. This one is gonna give me regular grenade launcher rounds, which means I don't need to pick them up. They are not useful to me. And there's a second spot right over here. And that's gonna give me ammunition that is quite required for the upcoming boss fight. It's a flame rounds. The objective of the sewers pretty much is to collect as many flame rounds as possible, which you can collect total of 18. And for now, I can leave the acid rounds behind, because they're gonna occupy way too much of my inventory space. And also the lighter. Because I'm pretty confident that we are not gonna need the lighter till the end of the game. That being said, I'm equipped with pistol, have 100 rounds. Let's move on. And I have just enough inventory space for the silver coin and for the gold coin. Plus whatever flame rounds I'm gonna find along the way. Additional flame rounds can be found on this side, as well as the silver coin. And spiders, yeah, spiders might be a little bit problematic. Might be a little bit, for example, the spiders over there, he might be a problem. Alright, managed not to get spit with poison, but then again, even if I would get spit with poison, there are healing items over here, and a cutscene.
Are you alright? What happened?
Get away from me. You just want my husband's G sample, don't you? But no one will take that away from me. No one.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
How did you?
We don't have time for that. Sherry is lost somewhere in the sewer system. I have to find her.
What? I told her to go to the police building. Why is she here? Now Sherry and the G sample are both in danger.
What did she mean by that? Does Sherry have the G sample?
Alright, back to the game. Now, we're gonna use the valve handle over here and on the other side of the bridge. Wants to lower the escalator and then to raise it back up. Should we call it an escalator, like a drawbridge maybe? More or less. The pathway. Pick your evil. Another 6 rounds for the grenade launcher, and that's gonna give us a total of 18. And that's all the grenade launcher, the flame grenade launcher rounds we're gonna pick up from the sewer section. There are also additional 6 rounds of the flame rounds right next to the train. But the moment we're gonna go for the train, we are pretty much gonna get rid of the pistol. I think, because we are not gonna really need it. And again, I might be wrong. And I probably am. Gold coin over here, and also additional note. Let's go. Sewer Manager Diary, June 28th. It's been a while, but I saw Don today, and we talked after completing our work. He told me he had been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse and kept scratching his body. While we were talking, I asked if he was hot, but he just looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? July 7th. Chief Irons has been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's doing over there, but he's always looking grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Zberikin's impossible requests. The chief has my sympathies, though. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. July 21st. I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my money. August 16th. Chief Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled out his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious issues. He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. This is what it means for the chief to serve and protect? August 21st. William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrella's affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and that there is a possibility they'll even search throughout the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella sewer facility operations until the investigation has concluded. The sewer will be used for a passage, but stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'd lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation. Alright, now it's time to use the second medal and proceed towards the train yard. Let's just hope that I'm not gonna get poisoned, because I would really love to avoid that. Oh no, the roaches! It would be a shame if I ran faster than those roaches could ever, like, comprehend. Zombies! No! Actually, spiders are a little bit more scary because I'm arachnophobic, so... Nice. Spiders decided to behave normally today. As in normally, I mean they decided not to hit me. And that all that matters. I'm gonna have to bring some acid rounds with me before we're gonna get into a William Birkin Type 3 boss fight. Or William Birkin 3.
Sherry, you're okay. Sherry, did your mom give you something called G-virus? Either a vial or a test tube?
G-virus? I've never heard of anything like that before.
Are you absolutely sure? If you give it to me, I'll hold on to it for safekeeping.
But I really don't have anything. It's the truth.
But why would her mom say something like that?
Maybe it's the golden dingly wingly thing. Oh, yeah, and now comes the typical Sherry AI. She lost me at the straight line, and now she's taking a dump. Just Sherry things. Now, if you have a lighter, you can use the flare gun over here to highlight a box key over here. The thing is, on clear A scenario, that box is useless because you're gonna get the regular grenade launcher rounds, and you don't really need them. You basically don't really need them. You're better off with the equipment that you currently have. Claire, on her scenario, also gets a spark shot, but you don't need that spark shot. And Claire's aiming at the wrong zombie. You don't need spark shot as Claire. Unless you really want to kill the zombies. You need everything? Do you now? Yeah, I need to wait for Sherry because she can get lost in a straight line and it's absolutely annoying. I need everyone on this. Everyone? Everyone!
Sherry, wait here. I'm going to check it out by myself.
Okay, I'll wait here, but hurry back.
Okay, first I'm gonna pick up the flame rounds and combine them. And now I'm gonna pick up the acid rounds. I'm actually gonna pick up all the acid rounds that I have. Leave the first aid kit over here. Can also leave the valve because we are not gonna need it for the rest of the game. And I was thinking about using the pistol. Just use it up, but technically speaking, I don't really need it anymore. Like, bowgun and grenade launcher, that is good enough for the rest of the playthrough. Alright, this is where the Sherry is gonna wait. Now, an intriguing thing that can happen in this peculiar room that I'm just entering is as follows. I'm even gonna make a save state over here. If we're gonna pick up the key that is over here, and first take a look at the monitor, we're gonna see Mr. X appearing at us. But there's an issue with that. You see, as we are allowing Mr. X to do whatever he does right now, he has enough time to basically approach us and deal damage before we even gonna go behind this corner over here. Like, he's basically already there. But if I'm just gonna pick up the key and not watch the recording, I can get over here. And I just wasted a shot. Oh my god. Okay. We basically have more time to put a shot into him, but I have fucked up. That's an L that I'm willing to take. 30 rounds.
Drink some water.
Yeah, sure, why not? I can drink some water. And now we're switching to the incendiary rounds because I'm getting ready for the boss fight. A boss fight that might not go well, as in... Basically, the NPC might behave very irrationally and he might screw me over. But there is no guarantee that that's actually gonna happen. I'm actually gonna take one more sip. I'm gonna consider this sip to be a redemption. Moist. Anyway, time to move on.
Nice. 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 Nice.
Moist. Indeed.
Okay, Sherry, let's go.
Push the button. That's gonna activate the thing. A thingamajig. A thing with a thing.
Claire? What was that?
Don't worry. Just wait here. I'll go and see what it was.
That is a boss fight. Let me check something over here. Do we get anything as Claire? Why did I saw something on one of the playthroughs? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Birkin 3 boss fight. The best rounds against him are fire, and basically what we need to do is just fire several shots at him. But he needs to play along. He needs to jump at least once for us to have basically enough space to run away and not get hit. Which he actually might behave differently. He might not even jump at all. And that's gonna screw me over a little bit. Because his attacks are actually pretty damn powerful. He's gonna hit me. Oh, actually not. Wow. But I missed one shot. Doesn't matter though. I missed 2 shots. Again, really doesn't matter. It's fine. It's totally fine because now he's running away. And basically when it comes to Claire, this is her, I think, no, because she's still fighting the final form, the Birkin 5. But yeah, this could go better, because I missed like 2 shots, but it's fine either way. I managed to miraculously dodge one of his attacks.
Isn't this...
That's okay. You keep it. I'm sure it'll keep you safe. Wait here for me, okay? I'm going back to look for your mom.
Thanks, Claire. Even though I'm an only child, neither of my parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. But now that you're with me, I finally have someone to rely upon.
Sherry.
She's a very trustworthy trusting child. Alright, so now we have the laboratory part. Which also gonna mean that we need to get the power key. Well, this is not like an actual laboratory part. It is more like a power distribution center. More or less like a reactor plant, more than the laboratory itself. But our objective over here is to obtain the power key. That's gonna allow us to move forward. And just like that, the train moves all the way down there. Alright, our first steps are gonna be through here. And this is where we're gonna get the green herb, but technically speaking, I don't really need it. I have the full health. And also have plenty of spare greens in the box. In case I'm really gonna need them. going to push this box all the way to the furthest northern end of this hallway over here. And we only need to do it once. Basically, the moment we're gonna place it over here, the game is gonna remember that the item's supposed to be over there and it's gonna stay over there. But also in this area there are notes, and notes that we definitely supposed to pick up. As well as some spare flame rounds. Alright, let's see that note. We also can save our game over here because there's a typewriter in the back. Investigative reports on the P-epsilon gas. This report demands immediate attention. The P-epsilon gas has been proven capable of incapacitating all known BOWs, bioorganic weapons. As such, it has been designated for emergency usage in the event of a BOW escape. Reports based upon data collected during prior incidents indicate the potential for negative side effects. The P-epsilon gas has been proven to weaken BOWs' cellular functions. However, prolonged or repeated exposure will result in creation of adaptive antibodies to the agent. Furthermore, some species have been observed to absorb the P-epsilon gas as a source of nutrition and use the toxins extracted against anything perceived as a threat. Use of the P-epsilon gas should be severely limited to extreme cases only. We strongly request the authority to re-evaluate the P-epsilon gas deployment system. We would like this re-evaluation to take place immediately. Second R&D room security team. And that basically tells us about the green gas that we can activate later in the game. Alright, so things first, we go over here and you're gonna have to deal with 2 super liquors. Well, the second liquor just calmed down, which is actually pretty fine. Super liquors take 2 shots from the acid rounds to die. In the total, I have used 3 grenade launcher rounds over here. It's actually pretty optimal that if they are being like right next to each other, and if you time it right, you can actually use only 2 acid grenade launcher rounds on them, and you are gonna be good to go. You're gonna conserve some acid rounds, but then again, this game gives you enough acid rounds to do whatever the hell you want. The moment you're going to figure out which ammunition works against which boss, you don't really have to worry about not having any ammo whatsoever. Elevator control, yes. Naked zombies. Okay, so when it comes to the naked zombies, just pick up the bow gun and just go crazy. Just go stupid. Most of the time, naked zombies are gonna fall down from 1 shot. but it is honestly not really guaranteed that they're gonna do that. There's always this small chance that they're gonna actually resist. And this is another save zone, and save zone brings you even more ammunition. Oh, pistol rounds. Yes, I definitely need the pistol rounds. And another green herb. I'm gonna take it, but I'm gonna leave it. Eventually, I'm gonna make a 5th healing item out of it, in case the Super Tyrant is gonna be basically acting stupid, which he definitely can. Let's go and check the train. Because Sherry, well, last time I've seen Sherry, she was on the train.
Sherry? Where is she?
There's a nice hole in the freaking wall over there. I do not know why. I always thought that there's something in the corner of the train, like some kind of ammunition. I think I'm just imagining things. Anyway. It's time to get to the laboratory. And it's also time to get the umbrella card, because we're gonna need it. The umbrella card is in the red section of the laboratory. Laboratory section is actually pretty short for us, because to get to the train, we're actually gonna be the people who will activate the train in this scenario. Okay, so I got one more shot, so the moment I enter the door, blast once, go into menu. Or don't blast at all. Fine with me. The locker over here should have more bowgun ammo, which I will gladly take. Bowgun definitely saved my life several times. Okay, so first item on the list, I'm gonna pick up this umbrella card, and then we have a bunch of notes. User registration. Temporary user registration for culture experiment room. Username, guest, password, none. Valid for 24 hours. Laboratory security manual. Laboratory security manual, security measures in case of an emergency. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. In the instances that any abnormalities are detected among the cargo in transit, all materials will be automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. In the instance that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of the facility is strictly prohibited. Since it is top priority to keep all research classified, escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances. Okay, Crunch, enjoy the lunch. Alright, we need to activate the BOW gas. Because it's gonna make our adventure in the laboratory a little bit easier, I believe. Just a little bit easier. Alright, my next goal is to get to the blue zone and get the fuse going, get the power on. Actually, let's go for this room first. That's a lab card key. Let's go. Instead of here, if I'm correct, that there should be 2 plants waiting for me. That's a plant number 1. Busted. All of that for getting hit and regular grenade launcher rounds. Wah, wah, wah. Oh well, we can't win all the time, right? At least the Epsilon BOW gas has been proven to actually work correctly. It definitely weakened the BOWs because instead of using 3 rounds of the flames, it only uses 2 or 1. Come on. Let's put up the first aid spray and the empty fuse. Best animations 1998. Alright, let's go. Because we cannot use the shutter until the power is gonna be brought back up, so yeah. Let's go and do that first. And we're gonna get back to the blue zone, and I'm gonna show you guys the room that has a very unique soundtrack. And the only point of going into that room is basically to get the submachine gun, which pretty much technically you don't need it. Oh yeah, we also cannot go over here right now because of the simple reason we still did not got the fingerprint validated in the main data, in the main base, information base of the facility. That took me a while to say, and I know they even said it wrong. Anyway, the moment I'm gonna get the fingerprint, I'm gonna get back over here. Now, deal with the plants on the B scenario is identical as the deal with the plants of the A scenario. Just run around them. This guy is not gonna be hostile towards us, so we can just ignore his existence altogether. And I believe behind this door there's gonna be a bunch of super lickers, so I already prepared my acid rounds to do the job. Okay, that was a bad shot. That was a bad shot on me, but we don't have to worry about that. You son of a cow. Well, that just happened, and we are at caution, so it is not very good. Well, thankfully we have like a bunch of green herbs over here, so it's not really that bad. But sometimes shit like this can happen, especially when the second licker, instead of charging you into that tight hallway, he goes in a different location. That also made me waste a little bit of a little bit of acid rounds. Not gonna lie. Like I said, could be better. It definitely could end up worse. So, in the end, I'm not complaining. Let's move forward. Probably when he did the second jump, I should just run into the tight hallway and wait for him till he calms down, because that would be probably the most optimal thing to do. The blue blimp over here, that's a map for the laboratory. And this is also another save zone. Oh yeah, I need to leave that first aid spray. Let's not forget about that. Alright. Let's go for the fingerprint. Yes, I have the flame rounds equipped because those are the best against the moth. And we got rid of the card. The worms that have just dropped down, they can actually poison you if you're gonna stand still for too long. 2 rounds and you're good. Game? Wow. Well, I got unlucky. Oh, I'm seriously getting unlucky over here. Oh, what the hell, dude? Really? Is he... Wow, I just wasted so much flame rounds on this one worm over here. That is super embarrassing. Oh well. Like, all of those worms should die from one flame round and that's it, but I have no idea what just happened. Some bullshittery have happened. Either way, we don't really have to worry. We still have enough ammunition. Right, so this registered our fingerprint for the other area. I would be pissed if that worm was able to, like, rotate his ass and just attack me. Like, poison me, because I don't have any blue herbs. If that would happen, I would be slightly aggravated, definitely. The weapon cache over here has regular grenade launcher rounds, and we don't need them. Naked zombies behind the door. Thank you, laboratory door. Wow, the game is... Game really wants to kind of make me angry. Why are you doing this to me, video game? Come on. Stop being silly. Okay, so that's the power room key, and now it's gonna be going all the way back. And we're gonna go all the way back. But first, I'm gonna show you the guys the room behind the fingerprint registration. Okay, this is not the one with the additional liquor popping out. It might be the next room, though. Oh yeah, this is the one. But first things first, I'm gonna combine the red one with you. And that's gonna give me 4 healing items for the Super Tyrant boss fight. Which should be enough. If you're gonna get, like, cutscene.
Annette!
Where's Sherry?
But I asked her, and she's never even heard of the G-Virus before.
Which room? Tell me. Sherry!
No! Annette!
The sample's inside the pendant Sherry's wearing.
I don't even remember what I was trying to say. Oh yeah, Super Tyrant. Super Tyrant can be a little bit trolly. He can turn out to be a real bastard, but doesn't really often happen. Hey, look at that, one shot. I wish every single liquor would go down as easy. Okay, so the fingerprint registration was in the blue zone. Okay, now several plants over here. Just run around like this and kill this guy. Game, why did you unequip my grenade launcher? What the hell is going on? Alright, anyway, now that we have that out of the way, two more staff is needed to present, commencing with the fingerprint. Yep. Fingerprint verified. Doors unlocked. And I'm making a safe state over here because this room over here is, well, it can be a nuisance because there are 3 super liquors inside. So if I'm gonna lose too much health, I'm simply gonna demonstrate the room and then I'm gonna load the save state. Oh my god. Well, I got jabbed twice. Hey Onyx, I'm gonna give you shoutouts in a moment. But yeah, this is a room with, first of all, this room has a unique soundtrack. And second of all, this room also presents the basic experiments of the G-Virus on, like, human tissue. So we got the test tube over here, we got a human head over here. Second tube also possibly with a human head. And also in attempts of Umbrella Corporation to hide all the experiments by eliminating whatever was over here. But whatever was over here have managed to escape. And right over here on the ground, there's a submachine gun, but we don't need it. The game gives us that submachine gun way too late. Also over here, what I'm going to assume is going to be that there were G or T virus samples inside of that. And that's basically all there is when it comes to this room. But because I have, honestly, I have healing, I have the ammo, I should be good. I should be good. I will admit to one thing, I have wasted way too many rounds, like I missed a couple shots from the acid, but quite honestly, it's not as bad as it seems. Now let's simply move forward. Power room. Because we pretty much need only 2 acid rounds for the Super Tyrant. So technically speaking, we don't really have to worry. We still have plenty of flame rounds and plenty of bowgun ammo. So yeah, Onyx, thank you very much for the raid. Hope you're doing well. Glad to see you. Shout out Onyx 027. There we go. Let me give you a shout out. I hope that worked. Oh, it's slash. Sorry. Shout out on Onyx 027. There we go. Glad to see you. Hope you're doing well. What have you been playing? Because you are playing Cyberpunk. You are playing some other games as well. I wish that Twitch shoutouts could simply tell, could also tell what kind of games somebody is playing. Like seriously, that would be a real improvement. Like the shoutouts from Streamlabs, Moobot, or anything like this, they are giving you quite detailed information about what streamer was doing at that point of time. Here you get nothing.
Sherry! Help me, Claire! The monster's after your pendant. Throw it to me! Good girl. Now run, Sherry. As for you, come and get it. I've got what you want. Come on! Here. This is what you're looking for, right? Fine. Then go get it! Sucker.
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Alright, now we are leaving this place.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry! Where is she?
And now we are entering the final stages of the playthrough. Terminator ripoff scene? Nah, because the T800 doesn't do the thumbs up. So it doesn't count. Discounted variant. Yeah, made in China. Then again, a lot of things that we have are made in China. So... Terminator scene from Wish. Maybe that's gonna be a better way to say it. 1, 2, 3. I need 2 spaces. And I'm still will be able to... Yeah, okay, I'm good. I will be only able to pick up 2 healing items for the final Tyrant boss fight.
Mom!
Sherry, you have to escape. I know I've been a terrible mother, but I still love you. Forgive me.
Sherry, we have to go now.
There goes the master key. And now we need to go back with Sherry. And Annette is dead. Sucks, kiddo. Really sucks. No, I'm still gonna have enough space to basically prepare myself. So I don't really have to worry. No, wait, the master key. I need to use the master key on this. Actually, Sherry will be technically adopted by the US government. And they're gonna give her the best schools, private schools, obviously. The best education that money can provide. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to combine these guys and use them on myself. And also, what else I'm going to do is I'm going to bring up 2 healing items, and that is all I can bring against the final Tyrant, sadly. I want to bring 4 items, but it is what it is, and throughout this playthrough we have collected 4 first aid sprays. We could collect 5 that were in the police station, but we sadly didn't, so it is what it is. Anyway, we are pretty much set and good for the final boss fight. Then again, I can definitely leave the grenade launcher over here and pick up additional healing item because we only need acid rounds. Pick up the key over here. And let's go. No, I wouldn't say that she is a property of the government. She's working with it because Resident Evil 6. I actually wonder if Sherry is gonna live longer because of her regenerative abilities. Like if her cells are regenerating faster. Like in case of a Wolverine, it's basically accelerated regeneration. Is that gonna mean that she's gonna outlive, like... Well, she's definitely gonna outlive, like, Chris and Jill, but... You get the idea. Alright, now to pick up the plugs. I have the acid rounds ready. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for a Tyrant boss fight, which, quite honestly, that could change into a troll. And it definitely can. Because it's the Super Tyrant. So let's see how it's gonna go. Honestly, I'm making like a lot of save states over here because, yeah. This could go wrong. And I went the... Oh my god, I went the wrong direction. Oh, I'm so fucking screwed. Acid rounds? Okay, so the game have intentionally waited for me to get hit. Oh, that's bullshit. Game have waited intentionally for me to get hit before I was able to do anything. Fine. Okay, let's play it your way. Now let's hope that the missile's not gonna go through. There we go.
You lose, big guy.
There are times that, when it comes to this specific boss fight, where the rocket projectiles can actually go through Mr. X, and there's like, it's like, how to describe that? Basically, game detects the hit scan on with the rocket launcher, dependent on the distance, but it's not really clear. You can actually screw this up. Like, you can actually screw up firing even in point blank. I had this one situation in which where during the boss fight, both missiles have missed. Both missiles have just ran right through him. Don't even, like... I don't question that, you know? I still don't understand how could that happen way, way back in the past. I'm still very amazed about that. Anyway, time to get out of here. We still have one more boss fight to do.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine.
It's over.
No. I have to find my brother.
You're right. This is just the beginning.
My God has protected you. It will always be with you.
Claire.
Sherry. What was that?
I think the permadeath playthroughs that you try to do on a long game like Cyberpunk or Fallout,
Biohazardous outbreak.
that actually requires a lot of hours to be played in and basically figure out all the mechanics of the game.
This train will detonate.
It's not as easy as it would seem.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
That second part is right. Because I don't know how many hours you had in Cyberpunk. Okay, the final boss fight. Let's see if I have enough rounds with the grenade launcher, because I have 9, but I wasted a little bit. Because I am a silly goose. But we also have the one rocket launcher. 1 round for the rocket launcher, so it should be enough, I think. And he's done. You could say that we are pretty much can call it a GG. Indeed. And we still had 2 spare acid rounds and plenty of bowgun ammo. Out of all the boss fights in the game, this one is technically the easiest. Now it's cutscene time.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially. Repeat. Each train compartment will detonate sequentially.
Leon, stop the train!
I can't. The door to the control room is locked.
What is it?
Sherry, get back! That's what I call ugly. Claire, where are you?
You don't give up, do you?
Sherry, what are you doing?
We have to stop the train, right? I can do it.
Sherry! Persistent, aren't you? Well, come and get it.
Which one's the right switch? Maybe this one?
Sherry!
Claire! Ah!
Can't hold on much longer.
Push the switch over there!
Got it!
Finally.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right here.
Leon!
You're both safe. Just die. We've got to get out of here. Move it. Go! That was a close one. That was pretty impressive back there, Sherry.
It was nothing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
Cue the music. Alright, let's see the results. How long is this? This was definitely a longer playthrough, because B scenario is always longer. Yep, 3 hours and 40... Actually, 3 hours, 0 minutes and 40 seconds exactly. In A rank. Japanese version of the game has a ranking from E to S, and American only has the maximum rank A. So this fuck run. It's a story playthrough. Come on. Give a man a break. Leon A. Yeah, I'm gonna override this one, because it doesn't matter. Play another scenario. Actually, can switch to the in-game right now. If you make a new data, I don't really want to, because this memory card is already full. Basically, it's not gonna make any difference. It's basically gonna be Leon A, Claire B, or Claire Leon B. That's basically how it works. Yeah, do not save. Brad Vickers. Stars member, roaming around, special key. Find him and help him rest in peace. Reach the police station without getting any items, like I said before. At the police station section of the playthrough. But yeah, this is it. This was the story playthrough of the Resident Evil 2. Let me just close the emulator and switch to chat time. Let me check on Discord to see what's gonna happen tomorrow. Let me see the marathon list of games. No, that's a goal run. Claire A. Leon B. Okay, so tomorrow and possibly on Monday we're gonna go through the remakes. And we're gonna do the Claire story first and then the Leon story of the Resident Evil 2 remake. So that is the plan for tomorrow and for the Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday it's gonna be Resident Evil 3, the original because there are 2 paths. And Friday, it's gonna be possibly Friday and Saturday, that's gonna be Resident Evil 4. Then Sunday, with good wins, we're gonna beat Resident Evil 7. And hold on, let me actually check the calendar. 30th, 31st. We might actually finish up the Halloween marathon on Sunday. Someone tells me that we might actually finish up the Halloween marathon on Sunday, and then leave the Dead Space on normal, Dead Space 2, Silent Hills, and Alien Isolation for the weekends for the December. So yeah. We could say that this is pretty much all for me today. Let me take a look who I can rate today. And I spy, with my little eye, I see... I guess I'm gonna rate Meg, because she is currently online right now. She's playing Fallout 4 on the PlayStation. So I'm gonna pay her a visit. Let me just initiate the raid. There she goes. Alright, so thank you guys very much for watching me today. It's definitely have been fun and internet stable 6 hours. 6.5 hours of the stream. Links to my YouTube, Discord, whatever you guys need is down below the panels. Discord for knowing where I actually go live. YouTube for VODs. Twitter for random stuff, and also to know where I'm actually gonna go live. Anyway, like I was trying to say, that's already said about Discord. When it comes to supporting me and the stuff that I'm making on the internet, you guys can do that by subscribing to me on Twitch. We have Prime Gaming regular Twitch subs. That's gonna give you ad-free viewing, some nice looking emotes. There's also option of bits on Twitch, which is gonna give you even more unique looking emotes. And for people who wish to support me in more direct way, links in the description. But for people on Twitch, go support, 3 links up to your discretion. If you wish to support me more directly, go ahead and click donate. If not, I appreciate you guys being here and enjoying the content. Anyway, I'll be back tomorrow with the Resident Evil 2 remake, and I hope you guys gonna have a good rest of Saturday. And yeah, that's it for me. Have a good one, guys. English, by the way. Have a good one, guys. See ya.